US Navy SEALs. I've never checked out the SEALs before, man. The only SEALs I know of are the ones down in the ocean by my town. Are they SEALs? Maybe not. I don't know. It could be. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be checking out every US Navy SEAL team explained. Now, all I know about these gentlemen is they get into a lot of swamps, man. Anytime I see the US Navy SEALs, they seem to be in a swamp somewhere. So let's check it out. Ooh.
The only easy day was yesterday. That isn't just a tough-sounding quote. It's the motto of the United States Navy SEALs,
Okay.
the Navy's go-to special ops crew.
Damn.
These guys are absolute beasts when it comes
I feel like these are, like, out of all the different, like, groups, I think these ones might be the coolest.
to small team missions, dropping into just about any kind of terrain you can imagine, from the ocean to the jungle, city streets, icy wastelands, high up mountains, and even the middle of the desert. Wherever the chaos is, they are built to handle it.
Yeah.
You probably heard Navy SEALs many times, but have you ever wondered what actually makes up a SEAL team?
I haven't.
Stick around, we're breaking it all down in this episode.
All right. Jesus.
All right, to really get what SEAL teams are all about,
Tell me.
you gotta zoom out and start from the top.
Okay.
Navy SEALs fall under the Naval Special Warfare Command, or WARCOM. Under WARCOM, things break down into groups,
Yep.
which are split into SEAL teams, and then it gets more granular. Task units, platoons, and smaller squads doing the dirty work. There are around 3,000 active duty SEALs and about 200 in the reserves, spread out in various teams. These teams are posted up on both the west and east coasts. Then there's a Tier 1 group known as DevGru, formerly called SEAL Team 6. That's the one you've probably seen
Yes.
in movies or headlines.
In the swamps.
Onto that, we've got 2 SEAL delivery
Yeah.
vehicle teams and 3 special boat teams backing them up.
Yo, what one's your favorite logo? I'm going to go with this one, man. The special boat team. This one's kind of cool, isn't it? Got the skull. The hell? The hell is that? Is that a bear with a purple coat on? What the fuck is that?
Now, getting into the SEALs isn't easy.
Wait a minute. Is this people? It is. I thought it was penguins.
Getting into the SEALs isn't easy. BUDS, that's basic underwater demolition SEAL training, is absolutely brutal. We're talking an insane 75 to 80% dropout rate. Most folks
Jeez.
either tap out from the pressure, get hurt, or just can't hit the crazy high standards. On any given day, these SEALs are deployed in over 30 countries across the globe. Their main bases are located in Coronado, California, Little Creek, Virginia, Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. All right, now let's go over the details down how WARCOM is actually structured.
Okay.
The main groups are 1, 2, 4, 8.
This is
with
cool,
11
man.
as reserve group.
I feel like I'm watching a secret video.
Group has got its own area of focus and specialty. WARCOM also includes the Mission Support Center,
Yep.
Naval Special Warfare Center for training, and the Naval Special Warfare Development Group, DevGru, alongside other logistics and intelligence units. Now let's take a closer look and run through each group one by one so you know who's handling what. Naval Special Warfare
Ooh,
Group
look at
1,
these boys.
based out of San Diego, California, is basically one of the 2 heavy hitters. It's in charge of SEAL Teams 1, 3, 5, and 7, plus it runs point on 2 overseas units, one in Guam, Unit 1, and another in Bahrain, Unit 3. These guys train hard to stay mission ready for pretty much anything. Whether
What?
it's hunting down bad
They just
actors,
live over there?
hitting high-value targets, or gathering intel in places most people wouldn't even think about going. They specialize in operating in tough spots like the ocean, the jungle, and tight urban zones. As far as their area of focus, they've got eyes on the Middle East, Korea, and the Western Pacific, so they've got a lot of ground and water to cover. Next up,
Okay.
we've got Naval Special Warfare Group 2, holding it down in Little Creek, Virginia.
Little Creek.
This crew runs SEAL Teams 2, 4, 8, and 10 and gets them locked in for missions all over the globe.
Look at
We're
that.
talking direct action,
So
counter-terror,
cool.
and recon.
Yep.
Their focus, Europe, Africa, Arctics, Mediterranean, and South America. These guys operate in some seriously high-threat zones, and they're trained up for everything from stealthy maritime ops to Arctic missions and fast-paced urban warfare. They've got units
Jeez.
posted forward too, like Naval Special Warfare Unit 2 in Stuttgart, Germany, and Unit 10 over in Rota, Spain. Always in position and ready to jump into the mix. Sliding over to Naval Special Warfare Group 4, also based out of Little
I wanted
Creek,
to see the
Virginia.
ones in the swamps.
This group runs the Navy's special boat teams.
This
These
is
teams
them.
are primarily composed of special warfare combatant craft crewmen, the go-to pros when
Yep.
it comes to getting SEALs in and out of the action from sketchy areas.
Oh,
Next
I
up,
think that's
we've
the
got
coolest
Naval
one.
Special Warfare Group 8.
I think that's the coolest
also
one.
based out of Little Creek, Virginia. They run SEAL Delivery Vehicle Teams 1 and 2, one out of Pearl Harbor, the other at Little Creek. These guys run mini-subs that quietly ferry SEALs in and out of enemy zones, all while staying deep
What?
and undetected. Then you've got these special reconnaissance teams.
Look at these boys.
SRT 1 and 2, who are all about collecting the intel before things go loud. They use next-gen tech, drones, cyber tools, all that spy game gear to keep eyes on targets and get the SEALs locked in with the intel they need. Last but definitely not least, we've got Naval Special Warfare Group 11, based out in San Diego, California. They handle the Navy SEALs Reserve, including SEAL Teams 17 and 18. This group's basically in charge of about 800 reservists. SEAL Team 17
Just keeping them
operates
in there.
right out of Coronado,
keeping
while
them
Team
ready.
18 holds it down at Little Creek, Virginia. Then there's the Mission Support Center over at Warcom, based in San Diego. These guys are the brain behind the scenes. They're the ones making sure all the ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance stuff is ready to roll.
They are. This is such a cool job, isn't it? Like this. Look.
Training and gear to global ops. Basically, if you need the battlefield prepped before boots hit the ground, these folks are already on it. Now let's focus back to SEAL teams discussed in Group 1 and 2. These SEAL teams are deployed as Naval Special Warfare Squadrons or Special Operations Task Forces anywhere in the world. Let's break down a typical SEAL team.
Okay.
It's task units, troops, and squads.
Yep.
Navy SEALs are often called team guys. Once you're in, you're rolling with a team for your whole career.
They roll deep with SWIC guys, SDV operators, EOD
What is that
techs, and
underwater
crypto
thing,
support
man?
teams.
The size of a typical SEAL team consists of 2 to 4 task units and support staff. Altogether, a full SEAL team with all its platoons, task units, and support staff adds up to about 300 people.
Jeez.
Each task unit rolls with about 32 to 64 guys, plus a
that
small
people?
HQ crew to keep everything
Oh my
squared
goodness,
away.
they're coming in by the
Leading
air.
charge is usually a lieutenant commander, backed up by a senior enlisted SEAL who's been around the block. Then you've got a couple of key players handling ops and targeting.
These
One
people must be real SEALs if they're blurring their face
officer
out.
and a chief petty officer. Now that task unit doesn't just roll as one big squad. It's broken down even further into 2 to 4 SEAL platoons. Each 16-man SEAL platoon isn't just one big pack rolling out together. They can split into 2 8-man squads or 4 4-man fire teams, or go real surgical with 8 2-man sniper or recon teams. Usually,
Damn.
you've got a lieutenant running point as the officer in charge, with a seasoned platoon chief keeping things tight on the enlisted side. Each of the 2 main squads is led by a TJG and a
Wait!
squad leader. It's all about having the right mix of leadership and boots on the ground,
Okay.
ready to roll out and handle business. A squad is the smallest, tightest unit in the SEAL lineup. Each squad is loaded with specialists and are configured depending on what kind of mission they're taking on. Here's a quick peek at who's who in a typical SEAL squad.
We have anybody in the comments right now that was in the SEALs? I know maybe, I don't know whether or not you're allowed to say that you were or anything like that, but if you are allowed to talk about your, time that you served, I would love to know some stories, man, or how you found it. Did you miss home? How long were you gone for? All that stuff really interests me, guys. So if you want to leave something in the comments for us all to read, I'm sure we'd all really appreciate it. Thank you.
This is the shot caller.
Woo-wee!
They handle mission planning, keep the squad locked in, and make the big decisions. Assaulters. These are your door kickers and
Yep.
close quarters ninjas. They're
Send 'em
trained
in.
for breaching, room clearing, and direct action work. Sniper, sharpshooter. This guy's got the long gun, provides overwatch, recon, and picks
Look
off
at their
targets from a
outfits.
distance. Breacher,
Cool.
the one with the boom, handles explosive entries and cracks open doors no one else can. Communicator, runs the radios and keeps everyone connected. Without them, it's chaos. But that's just the core. Depending on the mission, squads can flex and swap in these specialists. Now, aside from the regular SEAL team,
I would say the communicator is probably one of the hardest jobs. Because he's the one on the phone having to tell everybody, tell the comms, the command center or wherever, or other teams where they are exactly. So if he gets that wrong, you know what I mean? I reckon that is one of the hardest jobs to do. Damn.
there's one unit that's in a league of its own.
What is that?
SEAL Team 6,
Oh, yeah.
officially known as DevGRU.
DevGRU.
Short for Naval Special Warfare Development Group. These guys are under the operational command of JSOC. They handle clandestine ops that barely anyone hears about. Based on the East Coast, DevGRU pulls its operators from the best of the best, guys who already crushed it in regular SEAL teams. Honestly, DevGRU deserves a whole separate video. If you want a deep dive into their teams, training, gear, and legendary ops, drop a comment or
Oh,
hit
I would
me
like
up.
to see some ops.
Let's shift gear and talk about SEAL Delivery Vehicle Teams, or SDV teams. The whole idea actually
What
takes
is
a
that?
page out of the playbook from Italian frogmen back in World War II.
Frogmen.
Those dudes pulled off wild missions, sneaking into harbors and wrecking enemy ships. Fast forward to now, and SDV teams are rocking
What the hell is this? Is this a convertible submarine? What am...
high-tech mini-subs that let them glide in stealth mode way behind
That is
enemy lines.
wild.
SDVs are the go-to guys when the swim's too long or the gear's too heavy for SEALs. Most of the time, they launch out of submarines, but they can also roll out from shore bases or surface ships if needed.
Jeez.
They pull off sabotage missions. Think placing mines under enemy ships or locking down a harbor to stop traffic dead. They're also perfect for recon, sneaking in close, dropping off sensors, scoping things out, and then sending back intel. Now let's zoom on the Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewmen, aka SWIC. These guys might not get as much hype as the SEALs,
Okay.
but make no mistake, they're absolute beasts.
Look at
when it
them
comes to
machine- the
running
minigun.
high-speed, hard-hitting boats. We're talking about 700 operators who specialize in hauling SEALs in and out of hot zones. Their official title is Special Warfare Boat Operator. They're behind the wheel of some of the Navy's fastest, most tricked-out boats, like the Combatant Craft Assault and the Special Ops Craft
I was going to say,
Riverine.
they look fast.
These guys undergo some serious training at Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, pushing them to their limits. We're talking heavy-duty stuff, advanced navigation,
Oh my
weapons
goodness,
systems,
how
and
fun does
team
that look?
tactics. You've got special boat teams 12, 20, and 22, spread across Coronado, Little Creek, and Stennis.
Jeez.
And they're out there doing coastal and riverine ops in all kinds of sketchy waters. And there you have it, a full run-through of every Naval SEAL unit under
Well,
Warcom.
there we
So,
go.
if you had to pick, which team would you roll with?
I honestly really like this one, man. The one in the boats.
And advanced
I think this one looks the funnest. Get me in there and get me into an op. I'll probably fail if I'm in there, but I'll tag along. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was every US Navy SEAL team explained. Really enjoyed that. That was really, really fun. If you guys want me to continue to do videos like this, you leave a like on this video right now. Grab if you haven't subbed yet. But most of all, thank you for your time. Have a good day. Peace.